Chelsea have a number of options on the table should they be forced to move out of Stamford Bridge. Sun Sport exclusively revealed the Blues face 6 years away from their home if they go through with ambitious redevelopment plans.
The only other option for Chelsea is to pay over the odds for a new plot. But Todd Burley and company are eager to remain by Fulham Broadway. And as a result, Chelsea looks set to leave the bridge behind for 6 long years. Redeveloping their home, built nearly 120 years ago in 1905, brings its own complications.
Read more on CHELSEAPATHETIC. Chelsea fans outraged at Paul Scholes over controversial Phil Foden claim. Power Up, get £40 in free football bet builder bets when you stake £10 with Paddy Power. However, with a capacity of just 40,000, it is lagging behind the likes of City rivals like Arsenal and Tottenham. And there are plenty of stadiums in the West London area that could become their new temporary base while Stamford Bridge gets a facelift to 60,000 seats.
But Chelsea could yet make a controversial switch across the capital to share with a fierce rival. Here, Sun Sport looks at the stadiums that Chelsea could end up calling home for a while.
Most read in football. Tom Blum Havertz should NT have been on pitch to score late. Arsenal winner, says Frank. Clever move. Watford sack Ismail as boss and give an ex-Man United star his first manager job. And the Red UTD's McTominay faces losing £1 million after investing in firm run by fiancés Dardare. You kidding? Ashley Young walks out of live TNT Sports interview after Lescott quip. Best free bet sign up offers for UKBOOKMAKERSWEMBLEY capacity 90,000. The home of English football is no stranger to hosting Premier League clubs. Who could be Chelsea's next manager after Pochettino? Tottenham used it between 2017 and 2019 as the finishing touches were put on their £1 billion super stadium.
Brent Council gave Spurs permission to allow 62,000 fans in for each home match. It means should Chelsea get the green light for Wembley, they would be facing a similar number rather than a maximum 90k capacity crowd. However, the stadium's location makes it a tricky issue for fans. Wembley is located 10 miles away from Stamford Bridge, in what is a 50-minute tube journey with 3 line changes.
The world-famous arena also plays host to massive music and sporting events, which could cause consistent fixture clashes for Chelsea. Twickenham capacity, 82,000 from the home of English football to the home of English rugby, also 10 miles away from the bridge.
On paper, Twickenham could be an ideal location for Chelsea. Its large size would bolster ticket sales for the Blues, while its western location could be more accessible for fans. And because it hosts fewer major events than Wembley, it would provide less of a fixture headache for Premier League chiefs.
However, the handful of games it does host already causes huge problems for local residents. There would undoubtedly be uproar over the regular road closures needed, as well as the knock-on congestion in surrounding streets.
Twickenham is not particularly well serviced by public transport either, and an increase of cars on the road could cause environmental concerns. Craven Cottage capacity, 29,600. The move that makes the most sense, logistically at least.
Craven Cottage is the home of Chelsea's derby rivals Fulham, and at just 1.7 miles away, it's just 2 stops down the district line. But how will the most ardent Blues supporter feel about playing at another Premier League club's ground? Chelsea and Fulham fans don't see eye to eye at the best of times, which could potentially cause clashes down the line.
At less than 30,000 capacity, going to the Cottage would also see Chelsea lose out on a significant number of ticket sales. There would also be constant fixture clashes and changes, with both teams needing to be kept away from each other.
And Blues chiefs are thought to be concerned about a lack of corporate facilities which are crucial to their income. London Stadium capacity, 62,500, a wildcard option to say the least. The thought of playing at West Ham Stadium on the opposite side of London is a dire prospect for any Blue.
The 12-mile journey would take well over an hour by car from Stamford Bridge, and that's without any real gridlock. Even Hammers supporters dislike the tedious journey to their home, which includes a 15-minute walk from the nearest station in Stratford.
But the London Legacy Development Committee, who own the stadium, have made huge losses since West Ham's arrival in 2016. Read more. Son STORIESTIE. The Not groom is shamed for wearing very casual accessory to his wedding house. This: I used an IKEA hack to turn my council house into a home. It costs just £1.
75, and they could welcome the presence of another major team to increase business. Yet it would take some convincing for Chelsea to settle on an East London switch, with fans sure to protest loudly at the decision.